With the summer in full swing now, we've got our layout of June and July for what's coming to all three major systems. I'm Troy, and he's Greg from Marks on Games, and today we're going to be running down the biggest games coming out this summer in June and July, courtesy of an article from IGN.com. Now, on with the story. A lot of cool games coming out this June. First one I see you got a little chance to play it already is Street Fighter 6 on June 2nd. What did you think of that one?
Oh, I loved it. It feels a little bit stiffer. It's not as loose as other Street Fighter games. One of my first things that I noticed is like the fighters take battle damage now, which I don't think they've ever had in any Street Fighter.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was a nice little touch.
Yeah, nice update there.
It's got all your classic fighters and some people I've never even heard of before, but that happens.
That's always good. Diablo 4 dropping June 6th. Are you a Diablo fan?
I have Diablo 3 on the PlayStation.
Yeah, I don't know much about it.
I'm not going to say I'm a fan, but I have it because my brother bought it. And
I want to say that's Blizzard Diablo.
it is, yeah.
Obviously the Diablo games are pretty popular, been for a long time, and so
Yeah, this one should smash some records.
yeah, that one's dropping at June 6th again. Final Fantasy 16 dropping June 22nd.
I'm one of those weirdos that's never played a Final Fantasy game.
I'm right there with you. I want to now. I want to go back and play the 7th one because it's the most famous. It's been remade like 3-4 times, but I definitely want to play that. This new one actually looks like it's up my own alley. Ever since I went back and like watched the trailer again, it looks like high fantasy, like medieval kind of style. So I dig it. I'd be into buying it. What was the other one you wanted to talk about?
Sonic Origins Plus.
Oh yeah, what's
So it's basically all the old Sonic games, which have been released to death, but obviously on here they're all remastered, so they look a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
So that's already came out. This game's already come out. Now it's adding more games to it. I believe all the Sega CD titles, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Which would be pretty cool to have, but I mean, I'm not going to pay $40 for this when I have the Nintendo Switch expansion thing, and they have Sonic 1 and 2 on there.
Right.
And Sonic 3 obviously is a whole nother story. It's hard to get that game out because of the licensed music. Michael Jackson did some of it.
Oh, geez.
And even on this collection, it's on there, but the music's changed. And if you listen to the soundtrack of Sonic 3, it's like, it still holds up. It's an amazing soundtrack. So it's like, I don't want it because it's not the original music.
That sucks. Sonic Origins Plus drops June 23rd.
One more before that is Crash Team Rumble. Now that game looks fun.
What is that one?
I believe that's the one that's like Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know much about that one. I don't think I've ever seen a trailer for it. But
yeah,
that one's coming out.
It actually showed it last summer, I believe, at Summer Games Fest. Or it might have been the Video Game Awards. It was one of those.
Gotcha. Yeah, Crash Team Rumble drops June 20th. This one we've been waiting on for, what do you say, 3 freaking years. It's AEW Fight Forever, a.k.a. AEW Took Forever, finally dropping June 29th.
Yep.
It is what it is. I don't know. It's not.
I'm not a fan of the way this game looks.
No, it's a throwback. That's what everybody keeps saying, but just not my cup of tea, man.
I mean, it might be fun. I'm not going to sit here and shut it down. Man. Oh, it's a piece of crap. I mean, I've never played it yet, obviously, but I mean, it just does not look like something I would want to invest money and time into.
No, yeah, it's if it goes on sale for like $40 or something, I might pick it up. But
wow, you got a higher bar than I do, or a lower bar, I should say. I mean, I'll wait.
Well, it also depends on some of the gameplay I see moving forward, and some reviews. Like if anybody I know and trust gets the game and gives me a positive review, I might pick it up. But that's about it.
The thing that really turned me off was like the entrances are like 10 seconds and on the stage, like the old Impact game was.
Yeah, it blows. I know. I don't like that either. I think it's pretty damn lazy, especially when you have 3 years to develop this freaking thing, and that's the best you got.
Development.
Yeah, for sure. But
the mini games really just throw me off too. It makes this look just like, why? I don't need to hit a baseball with an exploding barbed wire bat in the Jaguars field.
Well, I think it's again, it's one of those like it's supposed to be arcade style and give you some weird whatever, I don't know, some side games.
My
But
my
yeah,
immediate assumption is these games are going to give you in-game currency to unlock people, but I mean I don't know that. It's just a guess.
could be. That is a good guess. I don't know, man. That's a hard maybe for me. Just a real hard maybe. June is yet again coming hard, man. Not in a sexual innuendo sort of way, but July is not looking so hot. I really see.
Ironically,
Yeah, July looks pretty blah. The only two things I see on there that I know what the hell they are is Immortals of Avium, which was talked about at the PlayStation Showcase. It drops July 20th. The Expanse, a Telltale series. That sounds familiar. That's all I can really say
Telltale
about that.
series is usually the point and click games.
It is, yeah. But I can't, like I said, the Expanse sounds familiar. I don't remember what the hell it is.
Now, one would assume that Madden's coming out in July as well, but it could be August too, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Maybe they just didn't put it on the docket here on because I'm looking on IGN for anybody out there. I'll link it down in the video description. But yeah, so that's all that's coming out.
As far as games buying goes, I'm probably not going to be buying anything until Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's going to be a buying drought, at least for new games for a while.
I'm not complaining about not spending more money.
Yeah, that's for sure.
A lot of these titles that I'm not buying is because they'll be on Game Pass, so that's worth noting.
Right. Anybody else out there, comment down below with what you think of all of this. And if there are any games coming out in June or July that you are looking forward to, like I said, none of these games really up my alley. And yeah, and even if I might like the game, it's nothing I'm willing to spend a crap ton of money on. So there's that. Either way, like I said, comment down below. Also, share this video around to everyone you know. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified every time we post brand new content. I've been Troy. He's been Greg. We're from Marks on Games. And we'll see you next time.